So, quick update. I definitely went back onto Twitter, but I realize now that Twitter is also a resource for me because I mainly follow publishers, writers, and agents on there. So, it's helping me accomplish my goal. So, I realize that's part of the reason why I am not off of it yet. But I have stayed off of all other social media. So, I'm going to take that as the win that it is. Um, I wanted to talk today about something that came up in my meditation, and that was about the struggle with impermanence. And I realize now that I had a major issue with meditation before because it brings you face to face with the idea that nothing lasts forever. And that is daunting as a human being to look at because why build anything if it's not going to last? You want other people to see it and enjoy it and all of these other things. And it brought me back to a concept that's used in certain forms of meditation where they have this Buddha board, right? Where you use water to draw these detailed, beautiful things and then they evaporate within a few minutes after you've drawn them. So it allows you to focus and concentrate on the moment, which is what meditation is designed to do. And the reason why you have to focus and concentrate on the moment is because you have to be able to sense what's going on around you. Your job as a human being is not to be happy. I'm sorry to burst your bubble if you haven't accepted that yet. Your job as a human being is to grow and evolve. And the only way to grow and evolve on a consistent basis is to be aware of what's happening around you, which is why meditation is such a necessary thing. And I believe as more of us begin to understand and live with and kind of sit with the idea of impermanence in our society, it will start to move away from that, oh, what's the point? Nothing's going to last. And it'll start moving towards how can we adapt and grow and evolve ourselves into a place where we take what's useful, we put to the side things that aren't as useful. Maybe they will be later on down the line, but we don't know until we respond to the environment around us. And I think that as writers and artists and philosophers and creatives and anyone who has any major ideas that will impact society, it is your job to rid yourself of the idea of impermanence and build things that are going to help us evolve to the next step, knowing that when that thing ceases to be useful for the current breed of society, it will fall out of favor. And that is okay. Your job as the artist at that point will be to tune into what's going on and create a new thing and create a new way of being for these people so that way they can have guidance as to what their next steps are. Because sometimes as humans, we have a lot of unknown unknowns that we're afraid of. And it takes someone being able to get past the fear, being willing to journey sometimes alone into the unknown so that you could bring back, hey, this isn't that scary. Kind of like when they sent spies into the promised land, right? And to bring back a report and all that other stuff. And you had 10 of them. This is a biblical reference, by the way. You had 10 of them come back with a bad report, and two of them were like, hey, let's get it. I believe that artists and philosophers are supposed to be the ones being like, hey, let's get it, so that we can all move forward and do the things that we need to do instead of going, but not neglecting the ones who say, hey, these are some of the challenges that we're going to be up against. Because it's going to take both sides of that, the hey, let's get it in, let's understand the challenges that we're going to face in order for us to truly move forward and evolve as a species. So that is what came up in my meditation. I actually wrote about it today on my Medium channel. So if you want to go ahead and visit my Medium, it has a little bit of a bigger breakdown of what I'm talking about in this video. So, yeah. that's pretty much it. Now, my children are summoning me for breakfast, as you can hear the knocks at my door. So I'm going to go and cook my children breakfast before they beat my butt. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.